Hi everyone. It's another good time to this week. We're meeting. Thank you for joining. I hope your weekend was good and your week is already on a good journey. All right. So today, in continuation of our talk and our discussion about managing the resources and the time that we have, I want to share a quick important skill that I think and I'm sure every leader and anybody that is aspiring to go higher is going to is very important for them. I'm currently reading this book, um, Boris Johnson. I hope the book is coming out rightly. Unleashed. That's the biography. I think I am a biography person. I love biographies of of past leaders. I've read that of Roosevelt, Theodore Roosevelt of the United States. I've read Okojuwela. I've read Steve Jobs. I've read the biography of Elon Musk. I've read the biography of Dangote. I've read many biographies of the South African Nelson Mandela, and I've seen a lot of lessons. And I think I do like writing out lessons from biographies. Maybe there are things I could actually come to one of these days and be discussing. But one of the lessons that I've just seen recently from the third chapter of the book Unleashed by Boris Johnson while reading the book. Basically, it came in when the United Kingdom were saying they wanted to they wanted to go out Brexit of the European Union or not. They want to come in or they want to go out. And so he came in as a prime minister and wanted to just make sure because the people of the United Kingdom had voted that they wanted to go out of the EU, the European Union. And so, but it was difficult coming to a point of withdrawal because the EU they had their own terms and agreement, and then the UK the Parliament needed some things to be done and all of that. So when the Boris Johnson came in, it kind of was a big hectic difficulty because the previous Prime Minister Theresa May couldn't carry out that plan of withdrawing from the European Union because of a lot of threats and a lot of things that would happen because of their withdrawal from the EU. So, but this action actually needed a very bold and very strong personality, and that was Boris Johnson coming in, and everything was so difficult at that point. He met with the German Chancellor and met with Macron, that's the France Prime Minister. But what his discussion with them kind of was negotiating, trying to just make sure if they could, but it seems it was not going anywhere. And the lesson basically that I just learned is just that see, negotiation is key, and in any leader's life, you need to have the skill. You need to know when to bluff. You need to know. So before you go take your stand in negotiation, maybe make of course negotiation is you want something, and it's between you and some parties, and the first thing is you need to know what you really want so that you know your stand and then you know where you cannot go beyond, and then you know when you have to just withdraw and walk away and all of that. Or else a lot of people will just be using it, and then there will be blackmails and threats and all of that. But as a leader, it's very, very important if you want to manage your time. You need to know what you really want, and you set the limits, you set the line that you cannot pass through this with. And usually it's always good that you start at a higher level so that even if the other parties are demanding more than, you will not fall below what your own minimum expectations are. So I'm still reading the book, and any other lesson I'm going to, but just negotiation. If it means for you to be watching a 5 minute video on negotiation daily, I think it is worth it. You need to learn. We negotiate on a daily basis. We are human beings. We sell one thing or the other. So it's something that you should look into as a person. Take your time. If you have not even focused, this is some things that these are even courses in foreign countries where executives actually go and study these skills and to acquire them. So it's not a bad thing if you spend 5 minutes a day or just any few minutes a day just reading about it so that you can learn about it, because it will come handy one day or the other time so that you not shortchange your people or the team you are leading. I hope you gain one thing from that today. Thank you for joining. All right, cheers. See you tomorrow. Like I promised, Tuesday, Wednesdays. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Yeah. See you again on Thursday. Cheers. Bye.